So, in that case, that means I think we're just looking at a Witcher contract on Hindersfjall, and that's about it. Let's take a look. And the missing miners on Ard Skellig. But the strange beast, I believe, is the one we're thinking of here. Yeah, this area here that we saw on the side of the road. Let us investigate that.
Vagabond.
And it was, what, level 16? So, shouldn't be too tough. In theory, I think we saw that it's a super necker of all things, which is strange, but okay, sure. And I think this is a little bit of an odd one because hold on, I think we're above the cave entrance? Yes. Cave entrance is over this way. It's a bit of an odd one because we actually saw the stuff on the side of the road and we saw the cave entrance, but we haven't actually spoken to anyone to negotiate a contract price, which is unusual. Oh, that looks like poisonous fog. Is not a great sign. And lots of it at that. Okay, it was a little bit slow on that one, apparently. There may also be loot in here, but I don't really. Oh, that sounds like a necker. There are neckers behind us, in fact. If the poison fog comes back, then that's going to be a bit of a pain. It usually does.
Seems the neckers have developed an immunity to the toxin. Now the poison protects their nest. Clever.
It is clever. I'd like to loot the other one, please. Thank you. Yeah, so, like, maybe there's loot in here, but I kind of don't want to bother clearing out the poison gas and then frantically search for things in the limited amount of time in which the gas is not here.
The main nest.
Kill the neckers in the nest to provoke their pack leader. It seems like we're just never going to negotiate a price with anyone for this one. We're just 100% taking it upon ourselves to do this. Okay, there's going to be a lot of them. I think the question is not so much going to be what level are the enemies, as much as the question is going to be how many enemies are there. Because the answer, I think, will be a lot. And the normal neckers are quite small, but necker warriors can get a little bit big. Okay, something's going down. Have we provoked you sufficiently? Oh.
Guess I got company.
You coming down? Pay us a little visit? What the heck? Huggabug men? Contract stranger beast. Let's take a look. Kill the pack leader. Okay, do we know anything about Huggabug men? Presumably you're in the Ogrid section. I believe that's where the neckers are. If we have you at all, we may not, because this is kind of a... We didn't have much lead up to this, but there is a star next to this. Yeah, there you are. Hagugman, of course. Your average necker is cowardly and weak and only ever attacks in groups. Even then, only when the group greatly outnumbers its opponents. Yet at times there will appear among them an individual who towers over the rest in terms of strength, stamina, and cunning. Such neckers are usually called warriors, though that name is misleading. Warriors fight with honor, face to face. These overgrown neckers act more like assassins. They strike by surprise, from hiding, in the back, or when their opponent exposes himself while attacking. Luckily, like other neckers, warriors are vulnerable to all the signs, and their blows can be easily parried or countered. Okay. Saying give you a freeze and give you an Ogroid oil. We'll definitely throw in an Ogroid oil. Make that happen. Let's just find it, of course. There it is. Okie-doke. I think we repaired our stuff pretty recently, so yeah, I'm thinking we're probably good on all that. Looking fine. Okay. And, I mean, we could pop a potion, although I'm not sure we're going to need this very much. I think we're just going to find... This is a very mobile enemy. It's going to try to sneak up behind us for some big hits. Okay, I was trying to block that, but Geralt did not choose to block, so that was a little odd. Okay, we're probably gonna get, yeah, waves of Neckers. There's no enemy there, Geralt. Please go down. Thank you. Big one. There you are. I am parrying. I am still parrying. Maybe we should probably just attack you outright. Yeah, it seems like this is basically gonna have 3 waves of monsters. Oh, hello. How do you like the world? Oh, I missed. Another wave. Okay. Call me surprised. Kind of expecting at some point for you to, for the big guy to show up with his Littledecker friends. That hasn't really happened yet. There we go. So, do we turn this in to anyone? Take the trophy from the Necker Warrior, yeah, but to who? We haven't spoken to anyone about this. Nobody requested that we take these Neckers out. Geralt's just a cold-blooded Necker killer. How dare he? The nerve. A lot of stuff to loot, though. This is the big one, though. Necker Warrior Mutagen. Yeah, I think we have seen some of those. That sword could be quite good. We'll have to see. And the trophy. And everyone's favorite animation. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you say collect your reward, but like, where and with whom? Apparently in town, because why not? I mean, did we see anything like a notice that said, hey, we're looking for people to take out the Neckers, because we, generally speaking, have a Necker problem? Because even then, I'm not sure we did. Okay, let's just get the Ard ready, because I assume that still gonna find, yeah, or the poison clouds. We'll keep our Witcher senses on, just in case there's anything to loot here, but I'm not seeing anything at quick glance. And we're out. Sort of. Kind of. If Geralt wants to jump. There we go. Okay. So we'll turn this one in. And I suppose, well, I would say we take Roach, but at the same time, town is right there. So, not really sure that's all that necessary. Darn it. May or may not have tried to punch her. It's you out here that we were supposed to speak to.
You're a watcher? I see it right.
Greetings. Saw your notice.
Oh, apparently you did have a notice. No, we didn't see it.
And they said, where you hang on that? Ain't no one
So that
else
means we
gonna
probably will
hunt
not be
that
able to negotiate a
beast.
price after all in that
But
case.
I showed him.
Yeah, because like the job's already done.
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horston's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight?
It was extremely
But they
difficult.
wounds
Most
me
difficult fight we've
twice.
ever had. You should pay us
No,
approximately
I'll be
3,000
alright.
gold for it.
Nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witcherin'. All right, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
Alright, we'll see how much we get from it. It is done.
Stay on.
A whopping 12 experience points. 390 is actually not bad. Surprised it's that high. Let's take a quick look at... Is there a notice board in here? Because I don't think we saw that notice. If we did, we didn't take it. We didn't know to talk to you. I mean, like, we looked at the quest several times, and I was saying, I was expecting to find someone who would negotiate the price with us, but... Order from the Jarl, maybe? If you spot a Nilfgaardian ship on the horizon, return to the village and tell me, do not sail out against them by yourself. What's on the waters around the isles belongs to all, and we all plunder it together. Okay. When you catch a shark, it is unbecoming to take only the fins and drop the rest into the sea. Such wastefulness is an insult to both gods and nature. The body of every killed creature, whether weasel or whale, has to be used in its entirety, to the last bone and tendon. Thanks, Ermion. Can somebody paint a golden dragon on my shield? So when I tried to do it myself, it came out looking more like a buck-toothed lizard. Trolololo could probably get you. Hook you up with a dragon painted on your shield. My son, Gudjon, fled the battlefield. You meet him, kill the coward and throw his naked corpse into the sea for the fish to feed on. That is his father telling that. The boy is not mine. I do not acknowledge the son my wife, Eldred, has birthed. If you want to take him in, come to our house before the next full moon. After that, I'll take him to the mountains and leave him there. What? A week before Bellantine, Freya's priestesses will visit the village. Those weak of health, who's tormented with bad dreams, expectant mothers, and women with sick children, come to the Jarl's house, where, for a modest payment, the servants of the goddess will receive those in need of help. I think we've already done that. Or at least looked at that notice board, because not getting anything new here. So, strange. Strange. So I think what that means is that at this point, I mean, let's take another look at Witcher contracts, but we have the missing miners, which is actually, despite saying level 27, a level 35 rock troll, which is maybe possible, but would still be quite difficult. Then we also have main quest. There is... Oh, we could go back to MORKVARG. We should go back to MORKVARG, yes. Presumably, we can now do that. And he will be back. And we'll save in advance, and then we'll try feeding him, and just see what happens. I do think that it's probably going to mess with him. Also, where's the fast travel spot in this location? Where is it? Could you please inform me? It is right in the middle. We were, like, standing directly next to it. So we'll teleport to Freya's garden. We will save immediately. We cannot save our game right now. Hold on. I believe we may now be able to save our game. We can now save our game. Confirm. I'm expecting for us to probably have to fight one more time. Possibly even 2 more times, depending on what does happen when we actually, well, kill him. Let's reactivate his quest. Where is it leading us? Is he in the same spot as he was before? He may be in his cave, by the looks of things. Means we have to go, what, this way, I think? No. This way. Breaking our ankles in the process. I mean, we're getting lots of werewolf crafting materials, so I guess there's that. But it does appear as though he is over here. In this cave, let me just double check. Does it seem like we're heading in the right direction? Yeah, I think so. So we'll fight him, we'll try feeding him, and if he dies, then we may need to try again. I mean, he's clearly right there. If he doesn't die and he's just suffering, then we'll give him the item that we're expecting to lift his curse. Dude, man! Could you please... we don't have the stamina to give you the whirl. Nor do we have this stamina to... Or rather, don't have the adrenaline to give you the whirl. Now we have the stamina to do this, at least. Hey, can you just, like, come here and end this? Thank you. Okay. Do we get experience for fighting MORKVARG? Do we just rinse and repeat? No.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
End this. Or release me.
Possibly. From your curse. Definitely not going to release you overall. So we're going to try feeding him. I think it's going to end horribly, but we'll see what happens. Oh, we actually give him food from our inventory. Interesting. Can we give him, like, raw meat? Or... What do we give him? What do we feed him? Just give him a little loaf of bread. Two? Whoa. 2 loaves of bread? I did not agree to 2 loaves of bread.
Do this the easy way. MORKVARG, of my own free will, I offer you this fare. Now dig in.
That actually do something?
To us.
Won't know until you try. Come on, a spoonful for Daddy.
Oh, please don't phrase it that way, Carol.
Fuck! This shite again!
Bread? You don't like bread? I assume, based on your reaction, that means that it was just painful, and, you know, you weren't actually able to eat it, which is kind of what I expected to happen. Alright, we're giving you the Fang. Enough of this nonsense.
Put this on.
I need no more fangs.
Don't be a smartass, just do it.
Alright. And now he is, in fact, a human.
Free! Free! At last!
That was quick. Alright, once we gave him the Fang.
I can eat a broiled pig. No, a side of beef. Wash it down with a cask of ale.
Nah, you're staying here, buddy.
To see. They forgot me, no doubt. Well, I'll fucking remind them with a bang. In Novigrad, everywhere.
Yeah, no.
I'm back.
See. I could ask for your reward first. That presumably means pay up and then we'll let you go. But I think most of all, we can't risk, I mean, like, maybe after that we can say, thanks for paying us, now also we're keeping you here, but in case there isn't the chance to do that, then I think we need to, above all else, make sure that he does not go out and continue to cause all the damage that he normally causes.
Sorry, can't let that happen.
This might lead to a
Why'd
fight.
you bloody free me?
To kill you, once and for all.
Yeah, kind of that.
Bad idea.
He was just kind of standing there, and I was wondering what was going to happen. I could have probably attacked him right there, but... Alright. Well, I think it's over now. I'm pretty sure it's over now. So, a lot of things that could have maybe possibly happened. You know, might have been able to, if we had gone the other route and tried to say, can we basically just tell him to pay up? Might we have then been able to say, also you're staying here, and find a way to basically, like, I mean, let's be honest, would have been more or less imprison him in here, so that he wasn't able to cause a bunch of harm. We couldn't find the other potential problem, or rather the other potential solution, which I am sure you are all going to tell me over and over again on YouTube how I missed it on several occasions. But at least after speaking, or attempting to speak to many people about it many times, we could not get it. So at a certain point, felt like, let's just get it done and get rid of MORKVARG. And so I don't know what the ideal solution would have been per se, because sure, we lifted his curse and we got rid of him, which is basically just getting rid of someone who was a very dangerous criminal for good. I mean, maybe the best possible solution would be to lift the curse and then somehow find a way to have him not be a raging lunatic who causes all that harm. But I'm just not sure if that would have even been possible. So, don't know. Basically, in sum, I can live with the results of that. I acknowledge that there perhaps could have been a more optimal way in which to do it, but so be it. Given how we gave it our fair shot. Try the other, or at least see what the other solutions were. And now that means that, oh, let's see. Talk to the priestess of, now we can talk to the priestesses of Melatelli again. Will you give us answers now? Or we could go to collect our reward from the contracted giver. Which was who exactly? Was it the priestesses? Huh? That's the only thing that's lighting up right now. Okay. Looks like either way, we're heading over there. I said jokingly that we could maybe see if they had anything else to tell us about MORKVARG now that we've defeated him. But, perhaps not so much. Perhaps we're going there anyways. And we'll see what you have to say. Were you always there? Were you actually the priestess we needed to talk to all along? Well, you don't seem to say much of anything, so perhaps not.
You, greetings. What may I help you with this time?
MORKVARG, got a few more questions.
No. Actually, we're here for the reward.
They'll come from my reward.
But can you be sure that...
MORKVARG's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher.
I mean, pretty sure that's right. Also, it has become nighttime.
His love, hatred, and strength.
85 coins for that?
Clouds obscure the sky.
When we got 390 for taking out a random necker? Also, what is happening here? Okay, they're having their ceremony. Let them do their thing. That is weird, though. That, I mean, we just saw this place. It was not exactly all that crowded. There were only a few priestesses, and then suddenly everyone's here. It's a party now. And now we take a look. And now we are running out of things to do on Skellige. Because this says Skellige, but is actually Novigrad. This is the race that I very much don't want to do, but probably should just get it done. And other than that, Witcher contracts, we have the big rock troll, and then a few question marks on Ard Skellige. And then all the question marks in the water around here. And, I mean, I'm assuming most of these are just various forms of loot. There's a boat that we left out in the middle of nowhere. This is where we were with Yennefer. Oh man, before we teleported, that's pretty funny. But, yeah. So, I'm not sure if these are just all more or less going to be the same thing. In which case, it's going to be a lot of sirens guarding a lot of loot. But, potentially worth a shot. Oh, there are still some question marks. Still on Hindersfjall here. That we've not yet, investigated. So, I suppose, in that case, why don't we do that next? Why don't we do that next? We'll check it out. And Roach, this is probably a good time to get you back. I'm pretty sure you just ran away from us rather than ran toward us. So, sorry, Roach? Now you'll come to us.
Come on.
Okay. This is the bridge, and in fact, the direction on the bridge. Can we go? Really, Roach?
Slow now.
I did not tell you to go left.
Go.
Perhaps you see part of my frustration with the race previously, because Roach just gets a mind of her own sometimes. Okay. We are headed this-ish way. Do we go? Oh, we do need to go over the mountains, I think. Did kind of see on the map, it appeared as though was a mountain separating one side of the island from the other side of the island. And we make it up here. Whoa! Hello! Yes. Can we make it down, though? Probably worth, you know, doing that. In case we inevitably fall to our death. When we inevitably fall to our death. Here comes the end. Oh, no, not yet. Here comes the end. Here comes the end. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. Okay. Abandoned site. Okay, and there's some wolves. Is that it? That's nothing. Watch them be level 500 wolves. Strongest wolves you've ever seen. Hello. Oh, I sprinted over to you and used stamina, and therefore not using me. Oh, I missed on the whirl. I believe that was the last of them. Geralt approves. Okay, so now that we have liberated this area, let us, I suppose, take the loot from those wolves that we just fought, because why not? And what else? Still a few here.
Where's your road wind?
Huh? Where's our what? See if there's anyone in particular for us to talk to, particularly merchants.
Greetings, stranger.
Okay, let's see what you have to offer.
I'd like to look at your choice of swords.
Apparently you have swords. You do in fact have swords. A little surprising for a random shopkeeper to have swords. You'd think that it'd be specifically a blacksmith. Very rare, actually, for this to happen. Blacksmith or armor smith, weapon smith. You know what I mean. Bolt diagrams? Nah, no thanks. We'll pass on that. And I think we have, yeah, pretty sure seen all these diagrams from basically every shopkeeper in Skellige. Of any rapport, at least. Okay, so, I mean, we could dump some little things here and there, like maybe this little Skellige longsword. But, oh, and the pickaxe, I guess. Oh, we did also pick up some new swords not that long ago. Like, this is new. Ooh. Does have a fair bit higher damage, and certainly armor piercing. We lose the crit damage bonus, though. Which is that question we were asking ourselves of where do you draw the line in terms of how valuable is the additional crit bonus versus the base damage? That's a tough question to answer. Other weapons that we picked up recently that may be new. This is also higher base damage, probably not as good as this guy here. Yeah, not as good damage and doesn't have that armor piercing, which is also intriguing. This looks interesting. Yeah, this is also new. I remember when we picked this up, but crit damage way lower and base damage marginally higher. It's definitely not an upgrade there. But yeah, if we could, we're just gonna stick with what we have for now. And then ultimately, if and when we do upgrade our cat school swords, one sword. I think we only have steel at the moment. But in theory, I would like to believe that we have both the upgraded diagram for steel and silver. Then that will probably be more so the long-term solution.
Farewell.
Sparks glistening.
No? What
Ancient
is
runes in the blade.
what's this?
Glistening.
Oh, that's just a fast travel spot. Gotcha. Isolated hut is what it's called? Okay. Sure. Then we can continue down this pathway, and then there's maybe something here, and there's definitely the question mark there. So I think... didn't know we could do that, but okay. Thank you for demonstrating, Geralt. Let's do a quick check to see if any of this stuff is lootable.
You steal folks' kiddies. Is it true? Look,
What?
look!
Hair is
Can't even
great,
tell what you're saying.
but you're no
Oh,
trouble.
maybe you are technically a blacksmith after all, given how you have this and this. is that? We've been there before. Is that the island that we saw when we first came in here? Oh, it is. This is actually interesting. In many ways, this could have been one of the first places we saw when we landed on Hindersfjall. Because we came in, I think, possibly even on that boat there. Maybe this one? But this did not end up being our landing spot. I think we basically just followed this pathway here, which is new to us. We've not been in this direction yet. And we see... Whoa, lots of harpies. Wolves up there. Potentially worth seeing if there's anything else in this little alcove area over here, other than just a bazillion wolves. There are definitely a bazillion wolves. That much is for certain. Oh, you're a little closer than I thought you were. Didn't really see you through the trees. Now, of course, normally you'd say we don't really need to be fighting wolves, but it did seem like there was maybe something in this area here, given how it seems like there's this little area where all the mountains were kind of wrapping around this section. Just made me think, that's potentially worth giving it a closer look. Something. Somewhere. Over there. I mean, it sounds like harpies, but they're lower down, which is strange, so doesn't seem like it's actually anything that we can do over here. So let's head on back over to the path. Could also try over to the right here, see if there's anything on this side. This is where we're seeing some of the harpies. Maybe even enough for harpy nests, although don't know for certain. May just be coincidental harpies. Appears as though they may, in fact, just be coincidental harpies. Well, hello, other harpy. Yeah, there were a ton of them. So we could be here for a little while. Before that one gets up, or as it's getting up, oh, you have like 1 HP. I'd rather not get knocked down this mountain. That would be great. We could avoid that. Oh, I was about to argue. Is that on Ard? Hold on, just a second. I just need to make sure we're on Ard. Oh, you missed. Try again. Oh, you missed again. Get knocked down. Oh, I was hoping we'd make it second one. So be it. You missed again. That all of them? Okay. Loot it without falling off the side of the mountain. Well done. You are a bold... a doe with horns? I mean, it looks interesting, but at the same time, is there actually anything over here on this peninsula? Because I don't really think so. I don't think so. That's just moss. I think we're just heading back. So, sure, took down some harpies in the process. I guess is not much of a bad thing. I mean, we use some weapon durability, sure, but woo. Well, we got some harpy crafting materials, which are worth something. And we'll keep on heading in this direction. There is this little path here. You're in Drowners. Hearing them over here, though. Yeah. You guys doing anything? You're a mucknixer. I might have known. Stop mixing and nixing the muck. Strictly forbidden in these parts, I'm afraid. Have to take you out. Oh, you didn't even drop anything. The nerve. How dare you? So, like, is there anything over here? Is there any significance to this area? The lighting is interestingly purple, but aside from that, seemingly nothing. That little island over there, I do kind of wonder if there's a question mark over there. Seems like that might be possible. It looks like just an abandoned harbor of some variety. Anything here? Yes. Anything decent? Oh, really? Ooh. Still? Not really? Okay, well... This... Huh? Above us is the place with the question mark. But I was saying there might be something over here where the path ends. Let's try that out. Let's go a little bit further in this direction. See how all this resolves. Bandits. Okay. Hello. Are you done stomping your feet and waving your hands in the air like you just don't care? Hey, dude. Want to join your friends? Okay. Sure. But, like, is there actually anything here? Besides that island, which, let's just take a quick look. When we see it on the map, does it actually have any question marks? It doesn't, so like maybe later on when we actually take a boat and explore that stuff, we'll investigate further. But for right now, I'm curious to see what, if anything, is down this way. Because this looks like an interesting little pathway. Leading to more drowners. Or muckmixers. Yeah, muckmixers, technically speaking. Rude. The last one? I believe that is the last of them. But is it The Last of Us? No. Totally different game. Totally different game. And, I mean, sure, the topography looks significant. Yet, there doesn't really seem to be much of anything for us to do here other than fight those drowners that we just fought, or muck mixers that we fought. So I think, in that case, we're just heading back. I suppose. And then there was that town-ish area up above, but it had a question mark, which suggests that this is not going to be just a plain and simple peaceful town. We might need to do similar to what we did before, fight off some wolves or bandits to liberate the area, so to speak. We shall see, though. Yeah, it's an abandoned site. Okay. Now, what kind of enemies are we going to find here, though? Harpies? Oh, it's actually Luthrin. It has a name. I mean, it is a pretty big place. Might actually be the biggest town we've seen thus far. New marker for it. We should probably go with R, not Igni. One down. Gerald, I would like for you to swing your sword when I tell you to swing your sword. That'd be appreciated. Thought there was, yeah, now there's still one here. Hello? Baby, come back? Please? I'd like to get your attention. Ah, you're a super harpy. Hello. Goodbye. Hey, we've liberated the area. Also, pay no mind to the guy on the roof. Here's what this animation's gonna look like here, this little cutscene. Are we gonna be on the roof or not on the roof? Oh, what if we wanted to be on the roof? It always surprises me how much experience you get off of those.